Not talking to me, and who knows, thin-skinned, I guess.
Well, Dr. Phil, I admit there was drug usage, and I regret it, and I wish I could change it, and I can't. After Jennifer grew up, she came back to live with me when she had her oldest daughter. They came to live with me, and everything was okay then. So I don't understand why after she grew up and everything was okay, and then all of a sudden it's not okay. Why is that?
I did come back and live with you for a few months. I was hoping that we could have an adult relationship.
And we did.
No, we did not. When Haley and I lived there, you were still the same person you were when I moved out. You weren't physically abusing me anymore, but you were still manipulating, you were mean, you were not loving to Haley. It was really awful. Do you remember sending me IMs when I was at work saying, why is it that the pots and pans can end up in the sink, but they can't get back into the drawer? When all I had done was done you a favor and did the dishes that were in the sink and I left them out to dry. Or when I had lit incense earlier in the day and you came down and woke me up in the middle of the night yelling at me about it. Okay? These are just small examples of the kind of person that you are. Haley and I did not live with you for very long because you had not changed.
You didn't live with me for very long because you got your job and you got on your feet and you got an apartment.
We were not happy.
I'm sorry you weren't happy.
So why did you just tell Dr. Phil that we were living there and everything was fine? It was not fine.
The way I remember it, it was fine.
Right, because you're in denial. This is my reality. That's yours.
I can't be in denial of something that I don't remember.
Did you make a false claim about the house being broken into and you being raped?
No.
She was outside taking the screen off of her bedroom window.
There was somebody in the house. I went out the window.
Were you naked?
It was in the middle of the night. I didn't have time to get dressed.
Closed captioning provided by... Did you make a false rape claim?
No.
Did you make a false claim about the house being broken into and you being raped?
No.
I think she did make a false rape claim. She was outside taking the screen off of her bedroom window.
No, I wasn't. I stuck my head out the window and looked out there, but the screen was already off.
No, you were outside. You were outside and you were wearing your hot pink sweatshirt. I will never forget it. I asked you about it that day.
I was wearing that sweatshirt, yes.
Did you claim the house was broken into a second time and you had to climb on the roof to escape the neighbor?
Oh, I got up in the middle of the night. There was somebody in the house. I went out the window on the second floor onto the roof and tried to climb down the tree, and the tree broke and I broke my foot.
Were you naked?
I had a T-shirt on. But it was in the middle of the night. I didn't have time to get dressed before I went out.
Did you claim you were carjacked?
Yes.
Were you?
Yes. We all know that.
No, we don't all know that.
You weren't there.
I know. How do these many things happen to one person in their lifetime?
That was the karate chop. I was not there. I'm not saying you were or were not. I'm asking about these things because I'm looking at a pattern of things that she's talking about with regard to manipulative and kind of attention-seeking behavior, because it's her belief that you have faked rape claims and carjackings and that you've left voicemails about eating moldy food from a store to try to get money when you didn't actually do that.
What? Oh, my God.
Tell me about this. Can I ask?
This was in '06 that you left a voicemail saying you ate moldy tortillas and wanted to file a complaint against the store, and that you actually asked for your granddaughter's social security number. And
the tortillas were moldy. Haley and I believe Haley ate them with me, correct?
That's what you said.
Yeah. Haley was at my house. We ate some tortillas, and then I found mold on it. I took them to the store, and they replaced them.
No. She told me on my voicemail, I told them that Haley and I got sick, but we didn't really. But that's what happens when you tell a white lie. Those were her words on my voicemail.
I don't remember it.
You just said that's something.